Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself. Welcome to a very short update video, or at least I think it'll be a short one. Just talking a little bit about the channel and some interesting things that are happening around the other things I produce, which is actually where I'm going to start off. So real quick, if you've ever heard of Not a Scratch, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG actual play podcast, well, it's a long show, I'll be honest. We're in season 7, and it's getting exciting. It's always been exciting, but it's even more exciting now that we're like really deep into the story. But one thing that we realized is that despite the fact that we've been going for all this time, we didn't really touch YouTube. That's changing now. Not a Scratch has a YouTube channel, which you can check out in the description below, and will be uploading the backlog throughout the remainder of this year, I think, trying to make it similar to a podcast where we release episodes every now and then. We'll be releasing episodes twice a week, and in fact, the entirety of Arc Zero is available right now, which you can check out again in the link in the description down below, the pinned card, whatever else I remember to do. So you can check out Not a Scratch and listen to it like a podcast, where you just go episodically and you wait for releases to come out. Or if you want to check out the entire show, because the entire show is available already, you can go to a podcast player like Spotify, Apple Podcast, Pocket Cast, Good Pods, a number of other different areas that you could go to. Check out the podcast there, listen to it, catch up. You can even use the summary episodes, which will be releasing sometime relatively soon on the YouTube channel. They're already available on the podcast feed. And in fact, I try to make sure that it's right before the start of an arc, and we're very early into Arc 7. So you can check out all of the summary episodes and jump straight into Arc 7 without having to worry about all the intricate details and the big plot points that you're missing. You can jump just straight into it and catch up and join everybody else that's in our Discord and social medias and everything like that. So if you've wanted to join the Not a Scratch community, but you've thought, hey, there's a lot to go through, we've made ways to make it easier for you. Or if you just want to enjoy the podcast as it is and pretend like releases are coming out like it's a brand new show, you can do so, again, by checking out the YouTube channel down below. So that's the Not a Scratch stuff. Once we get into there, and once you want to become part of the community and join in that podcast experience of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG actual play podcast, where it's Dungeons and Dragons, you take away the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, you replace Pokemon. I make a lot of references to Pokemon games, especially the Mystery Dungeon franchise, so if you're a fan of that, you can check out again in the description down below, and then join the community and be part of the burgeoning Mystery Dungeon TTRPG little bubble that I've created. Again, that's available, description below, in the pinned comment, probably the cards, I don't know, whatever else I figure out. That's Not a Scratch related. In the Ahdurin region side, this is where I'm actually going to make a schedule that I probably won't stick to, but at least we'll have an idea roughly of what the expectation is going forward. It's a really easy schedule, and in fact, I may post this in the community tab or something like that, but basically, there's two different types of days. There's the weekday and the weekend. And weekdays are going to be the same sort of content you've seen throughout the entirety of this channel. It's going to be like Let's Play, sort of episodically driven. We're focusing on one game. In fact, as of this video, the next thing we're doing is starting Super Mystery Dungeon, which I'm very excited about because not only will I complete the official, like, starter Mystery Dungeon things, DX, as a remake, I guess you don't need to play it, but, you know, I'll play that anyway. But Super Mystery Dungeon is the only one that I haven't really played, so we're going to play that, and then cap it off. We'll have all 4 of the original main series stuff done, which I'm very excited about. And we'll be going through that episodically, just like all the other Let's Play stuff you've seen on this channel. On Saturday, I'm dubbing Saturday Challenge Day. Challenge Day with an asterisk. Challenge Day is basically, if I have a Mystery Dungeon challenge, or frankly any game challenge that I've been working on, if it's ready by a Saturday, it'll be released on that Saturday. Otherwise, because I, unlike many people out there, am not able to do challenges in 1 week, because that would take a lot of time and energy and stuff that I frankly don't have. Alternatively, on Saturday and Sunday is going to be sort of like other game weekend sort of thing. So while the weekdays are going to be one specific game, generally going to be a Pokemon game, generally going to be a Let's Play sort of thing, the weekend is kind of where I can spread my wings to other areas. Like, there's a bunch of different games. If you've been a long-time viewer of this channel, you know I used to play the Ace Attorney games, or like Detective Grimoire. I'm a big fan of mystery and detective games and that sort of thing. So the weekends are going to be longer episodes, and more of the like variety content, I suppose. That's where I put in my variety, because while this is a primarily Pokemon channel, this doesn't exclusively focus on Pokemon. I like to dabble in other areas as well. So this weekend there is a chance it could be a challenge video, and I'm saying that because I'm not done, so I don't know if there'll be a challenge video. If there is, boom, challenge video this Saturday, and then Sunday will be some sort of longer, probably like I'm thinking somewhere in like the hour-ish range, and it'd be a Let's Play sort of thing, but you know, a different sort of game, and that'll happen on the weekends while the main series happens on the weekdays. And this is a way for me to kind of dabble in different sort of content. There's a bunch of games I want to play, but just frankly, if I threw them in like in the middle of the week, then it would feel weird for especially the people that wanted to watch the Pokemon stuff. So we've got the Pokemon stuff on the weekdays, we got challenges on the weekend, which could be Pokemon, probably going to be Pokemon if I'm being honest. And then, of course, the longer other game stuff if you're interested in that sort of thing. So very early on, I think, I haven't chosen yet officially. It's going to be some sort of mystery sort of game. Probably one of the ones I started way early in this channel's history and never finished. So that leads me to think it's probably going to be like Tangled Tower, which is one of the Detective Grimoire games, or the Ace Attorney series, which could be it because Ace Attorney Investigations is coming very soon. And while I will definitely not catch up to that point in the story, it certainly will be something that I want to do. I'm very excited for that game finally getting localized after, a decade or so. So very excited about that. So that's the big thing. There's some sort of schedule on the channel. If you're a Pokemon fan, you got the weekdays and occasional Saturdays. If you're interested in everything I do, which I greatly appreciate, you can check that out on the weekends. As a reminder as well, I'm going to plug it here because I can. Memberships are available on this channel. If you're a subscriber and want to get early access to episodes and of everything I do, then you can become a gold tier member. The bronze tiers, if you'd like to support. The silver tier is probably getting a bunch of stuff added to it so that it doesn't just feel like you're getting bonus polls and that's it. So you can check that out if you'd like to support the channel even more. But frankly speaking, watching all the videos and checking out everything that I do is more than enough to be able to support what I do. I mean, it's a bonus for memberships, especially if I ever start streaming, which I keep saying yes, I'm going to, and then proceed to have something come in my plans that prevents me from being able to put consistent hours. But one of these days, maybe there'll be a consistent stream of a third game on this channel, which is probably the maximum I could do before starting to break down and start referencing Mystery Dungeon and Ace Attorney, which doesn't make any sense. So I think that's it. Again, Not a Scratch, available wherever you listen to podcasts. You can catch up to the entire show, or if you want to pretend like it's a brand new show, check out the YouTube page where you can go through, listen periodically. And the Ahdurin region is getting a schedule. Look forward to Super Mystery Dungeon starting tomorrow. Update videos whenever they come out probably will come out at random times, like this one here. So that's that. Thanks everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, take care.